In the coastal breeze of Tanga, Tanzania, there is a rhythm that has become as much as a source of pride as it is a subject to scandal. It's called the Baikoko. To some, it's a sacred piece of heritage. To the state, it's a threat to public morals. But how did the traditional rite of passage become one of the most controversial dances in East Africa? To understand the infamy, you have to understand the history. Historically, Baikoko was known as Ngoma Ndani, meaning dance of the inside. It was a key element of the Unyago and Msondo initiation ceremonies, where all the women taught younger girls how to transition into womanhood. The movements were used to teach young women about their bodies, sexual health, and responsibilities within the marriage. Some claim coastal communities, mothers, used these private performances to observe and identify suitable wives for their sons. However, it provided a rare exclusive space for women to connect, express collective emotions, and celebrate female identity without external observation. The original dance relied on specific traditional instruments that set its rhythmic foundation. Ong Msondo, the primary drum used to lead the rhythm. Mabuyu, trumpet-like instruments originally crafted from dried gourds. Rattles and shakers, used to provide consistent persuasive texture. But since the early 1900s and 2000s, the dance has moved from private domestic spaces to public bars, weddings, and festivals like Unyago. This shift has led to its being categorized by some as twerking or erotic entertainment, often stripped of its original instructional and ritualistic context. Now let's get into who broke the rules and changed what used to be the authentic traditional dance to now a high global demand for Swahili entertainment. There was a time when a group once known as Dogo Stars and later recognized as Super Maya Baikoko, who played a huge part in reshaping the sound entirely. Under the direction of a performer called Maya, tradition met invention. Using plastic pipes, sheep bows, and likely instruments, they transformed the original sound into vessels of rhythm and rhyme. And in the heart of Magomeni, the city listened and moved. But before the city embraced it, others had already begun breaking boundaries. In Kisosora, within Tanga town, a group known as Bazoka stepped forward. They brought Baikoko out of secrecy, out of Ngoma Ndani, a dance once reserved for women and hidden spaces, into the open, into the public eye, into performance. Years later, the rhythm found new life on national stage when Tanzania music icon Diamond Platnumz featured Baikoko dancers in his 2015 hit Nasema Nawe. Something shifted. What was once controversial became visible. What was once hidden became normalized, and then it traveled even farther. Through the voice of Mbosso alongside Diamond, Baikoko crossed borders. Their 2021 track Baikoko didn't just play, it ignited a movement, a viral wave, a challenge that spread across screens and continents, drawing millions into the rhythm. Now, originally, Baikoko wasn't for the public eye. It was Ngoma Ndani, an inside dance. It was a private ritual where all the women taught younger girls about womanhood, marriage, and the art of movement. It was intimate, culturally significant, and strictly off limits to men. But in the age of smartphone and the roadside bars, those walls came crumbling down. So, as the dance moved from private courtyards to public night spots, it evolved into something much more provocative. The new generation of Baikoko, often associated with high Koktane Kigodoro street parties, pushed the limits of public decency. The movements became hyper-sexualized, featuring extreme twerking and in some cases, performers stripping entirely. What was once a lesson in grace turned into a spectacle of shock value, drawing the ire of traditionalists who say their ancestors are being disrespected. The infamy reached a billion point in 2015 when the Tanzanian government stepped in, citing concerns over public morality and erosion of national values. Authorities officially banned the dance in public spaces. Police raids became common at Vidogoro events, not just because of the dancing, but because these high-energy parties became magnets for criminal gangs. Today, the Baikoko exists in a strange limbo. It is a viral sensation on the internet, yet a target for the law on the street. So, is the Baikoko a beautiful tradition that's been misunderstood, or a cultural relic that has been exploited? In Tanga, the drums are still beating, but the world is watching within a mix of fascination and fear. Leave your comment down below on what you think about Baikoko.
Asanteni sana, tunawashukuru sana.